It is
Okay. Today we will be starting the digital electronic subject. Right. So,
yes,
do
ma'am.
you have syllabus with you?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Okay, no. Okay, I will provide you the syllabus. Don't worry. Okay, your first topic is digital signal. Okay, I will provide you the syllabus later on. But your first topic is digital signal and digital circuit, and some gates are there. And gate, or gate, nor gate. These
Get
are
no
some
get.
gates. Yes, these are some gates are there. Okay, first we will start on digital signal. Now, before we move to the digital signal, okay, what is signal? What is noise? Before we move to the digital signal, we will just understand a brief about what is communication, because signal is used in communication. The signal is used to send a message, means
Or
within
data.
or data, to communicate from one place to another place. We send a signal. So what is the communication? Communication system is nothing but when you send the information or data from one point to another point. This is called a communication system. Means when a system, suppose a system is there, when a system send a data or information from one point to another point, this is called a communication system. It is clear, communication system?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now what is signal? Anything that carries the information can be called as signal. Okay, anything that carry information, which carry the information from one place to another place, that anything is called as signal. Clear?
Signal.
What is
Okay.
communication system? It is clear. Communication system is nothing but when you send a information or
Information
data
or data
from
from
one
one
point
place
to
to
another
another.
point, that is called a communication system, through which system you are sending the data or message or information from one point to another point. That system is called the
It's called
communication
signal.
system. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Now, the data or anything that carry the information is called as signal. Okay. Now, any unwanted signal interfering with the main signal is known as noise. So, what is noise? Noise is nothing but an unwanted signal which interfere with the main signal. Suppose I am sending a message from one place to another. Okay, this is the main message. Main message. The the main thing. Suppose I am sending a message, any message you take. What is your name? Suppose I am sending this message from one place to another place. This is the main signal, or this is the main message. So some unwanted signal also join with that main signal or main message, which is known as noise. Clear? So noise is also a signal, but it is unwanted. Clear concept? Or any doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
You have doubt regarding what is communication system, what is
No,
signal, what is noise.
No,
Clear?
ma'am.
no, ma'am.
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
no.
Clear.
Okay. Now, now, how to communicate? How the communication take place? The next question is that how the communication take place. We are saying that this is a system, and if the system send a data or information from one place to another, that system is known as communication system. And how we send the data from one place to another? Through the signal. Okay, and in that signal there are some unwanted signal also, which is known as noise. Okay, so now the question is how the communication take place. For example, if we take the example of our computer, here we communicate in a digital manner. Means data or information which has to be sent, that will be in the form of 0 and 1s. When the signal is in the form of 0 and 1, that is known as digital signal. Okay, it is clear what is digital signal,
Yes, ma'am.
or should I repeat once? So if we take the example of computer, we communicate in a digital manner. Digital manner means what? Digital
Please
manner
repeat
means,
once.
okay, okay. We are talking about how the communication take place. Okay,
Okay.
so if we take the example of a computer, since we are dealing with the computer science. So we take the example of a computer. So in computer, we communicate in a digital manner. Now, what is digital manner? Digital manner means what? Data or information which we want to send from one place to another. That data or information will be in a form of zeros and ones. Okay. So, when the signal is in the form of 0 and 1, when we send that signal in the form of 0 and 1, that is known as digital signal. Clear? All of you clear, or should I
Yes,
repeat
yes,
once?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Clear? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we move to the different types of signal as we call. So basically, we will here go on the two parts of signal. One is the analog signal, next one is the digital signal. Okay, now what is analog signal? Analog signal is a signal which varies continuously with time. Now, you may think that this definition is something like very tough, but it is not that tough enough. Uh, okay, I will just share my screen. Is this one visible? Hello? Hello? Is this one visible? Is it visible to you?
No, ma'am.
Somewhat visible.
It's not visible?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
It's visible, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We are talking about analog signal. Okay, basically here we discuss on two types of signal. One is digital signal and one is the analog signal. So in analog signal means what? It is a signal which varies continuously with time. So if I take this graph, okay, suppose this one is the graph. So if this x axis, if we take here time and if we take here voltage, or temperature, anything. This is just an example. Okay, I'm giving you an example for your convenience to understand this concept clearly. Okay, this is the time. Say if the time increases, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 3 4 second, 3 second, 4 second, this way the time goes on. If the time increases, the voltage or the temperature also increases, right? So it is a continuous increases. It doesn't stop in one point. At a particular point, it will increase or decrease. This is the peak temperature, this is the highest temperature or the voltage, you can say. And after that the temperature or the voltage decreases, means uh, it varies continuously with the time. It doesn't remain constant. Clear? It varies continuously with the time. If the time increases, the time, if we take the example of temperature in a day, suppose today, we don't know what is the maximum temperature and what is the minimum temperature. Okay, we don't know means now we don't know. I haven't seen that what is the temperature right now, but the temperature in a day doesn't remain constant. It continuously changes. At some time it is 24, at some time it is 24.5 degree, at some time it is 26. The temperature doesn't remain constant at a particular time. It remain changes. So that's the example of a analog signal, or we can say voltage. Suppose if the voltage is flowing, the voltage doesn't remain constant. It continuously changes with the time. If the time increases, whether the voltage will be decreased or the voltage will be increased. It doesn't stop at a particular time. It is clear? Analog signal.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what is the example of analog signal? We can say our human voice. Human voice is the example of analog signal. Then temperature. Then our alternating current. Then voltage. These all are example of analog signal. Okay. Now, it is represented by sine wave. This wave is known as sine wave. Okay, this wave is known as sine wave. This wave is known as sine wave.
Ma'am, difference between analog signal and digital
Okay,
signal.
I will give you the difference. First complete it. First I will complete the analog signal, then I will complete the digital signal, and later on I will give you the difference between the analog and the digital signal. Okay. Okay. Now this is the analog signal. Now a system. Now what is analog system then? A system which process the analog signal is called analog system. Means a system which process this signal. A system which process this signal is known as analog system. And what is analog circuit? A circuit through where this analog signal passes through is known as analog circuit. These are the main thing. What is analog signal? Now come to the digital signal. This is digital signal. Digital signal is a signal which has discrete level or discrete values. Discrete value means what? Discrete value means what? Two value, either 0 or 1. Okay, two value, either 0 or 1. Suppose this is time, x-axis, and in x-axis we write here time, in y-axis we write here voltage or temperature, whatever, not temperature, voltage we write here. So here either the value should be 1 or 0. See, When the time increases 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, suppose this one is 5, till 1 to 5 second, the voltage remain constant. It is 1. It is 1. And when it is 5, it is at 0. Up to 6, 7, 8. Up to 8, 5, 5 to 8 second, it is 5 to 8 second, it is 0. Or 1 to 5, it is what? 1. 1 volt. It is 0 volt. See here, from here what we can see the voltage remain constant here. 5 to 8 the voltage remain constant. So that's one is the difference. In analog signal, what it varies continuously with time. This is the first difference. Varies continuously with respect to time. Okay, but in discrete in digital signal, it doesn't vary. It only deals with two values. Okay, it only deals with two value, that is 0 or 1. We take the example of a switch. Switch has two value, either on or off. When it is on, it is 1. When it is off, it is 0. There is no value between on and off. So it is better we can understand through the switch or resistor or flip-flop or counter. There are some more examples are there. We will discuss it later on. What are resistor, what are flip-flop, what are counter. So the basic well-known example is your switch. And second difference is that the sine wave is represented in the form of analog signal is represented in the form of sine wave. This is known as sine wave. And the digital signal, since it is like a square, the digital signal is represented in the form of square wave. So is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
It is clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So see, no need to go through to the very advanced portion. Just go from, we are just going from the basics. And we don't need much about analog and digital. We simply need what are analog signal and digital signal. We don't need analog signal also. In your syllabus, we just need only the digital signal. What is digital signal? That's why I'm just giving you what is digital signal. And for the digital signal, you should also know what is analog signal. So that's why I'm just giving you a brief this idea of analog signal. You can see two differences. Analog signal continuously vary with time, with respect to time, whereas the digital signal having discrete value, two discrete value, one is 0 and one is 1. Okay. Number second is it is represented in the form of sine wave, analog signal, and digital signal is represented in the form of square wave. So please write the definition in your copy, and I will upload my lecture in the ERP, from where you can also write down your notes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now example is also clear. In case of digital signal, computer data, switch are the basics example. And what is digital signal? It is clear, the signal which has discrete values or two values with time is known as digital signal. Okay.
0 or 1.
What is digital signal? Can you repeat?
Yes, that's what I'm talking. Digital signal means what? That signal. I'm just explaining you the diagram right now. Have you go through the diagram?
Connection was lost. Sorry.
See,
He
analog
just
signal.
joined the class now.
Oh, why you were late? Last time I will lock the class. You will not be able to join then. Okay, then only if you have just joined, I have to explain from very first what is signal.
No, that communication and signal I know. But after that, ma'am, switch and all.
Signal, it is clear, or I have to just
Yes,
explain?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Clear?
Communication and signal is clear. Yeah.
Oh, it's just I have to explain what is analog and digital, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, here we are talking about two types of signal. One is analog and one is digital signal. Now, what is analog signal? Analog signal is a signal which varies continuously with time. So let's just take example of human voice. My voice. I'm talking. My voice is not constant. I'm varying continuously with time. If the time increases at some point, my intensity of the voice may be high. At some time, at some place, my intensity of the voice may be low. So my voice is not constant. My voice is whether increasing or decreasing. So just take this example.
Ma'am, your voice not coming. No.
Now it is coming. I've shared my
Yes.
I have shared my screen.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Is it visible? No.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay. This is an analog signal. What is analog? Suppose this is x-axis and this is y-axis. Okay, we take time in x-axis and we take voltage or temperature, whatever you want to take, you can take on y-axis, right? So, this is analog signal. Analog signal is like this way, this wave, like this wave. This wave is known as sine wave. Clear? This wave is known as sine wave. And when the time increases, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, suppose this is 5. When the time increases, our voltage is also increases,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
It 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 doesn't remain constant at one place. At 1, it is suppose 1, 2, 3, 4. In 1 second, the voltage is 1. In 2 seconds, the voltage is 2. In 3 seconds, the voltage is 3. In 4 seconds, the voltage is 4. In 5 seconds, the voltage is 5. Right? Clear?
Yes. Yes.
So, from this example, what we get is that with the increase of time, our voltage is increasing. And at some point, from some point, the voltage is also decreasing. Right? Means what? Our voltage doesn't remain constant. It won't remain constant. It only increases or decreases.
Decreases.
Okay, so that's the analog signal. Analog signal means what? Vary. They are varying, right? They are varying. In 1 second it is 1, in 2 second it is 2, in 3 second the voltage is 3, in 4 second the voltage is 4. Means they are varying. The quantities are varying. With respect to the as the time increases, our quantities are varying, right?
Yes.
So that is known as the analog signal. Means varying. It is not various. It's varying. Varying continuously with respect of time. With respect of time. Now, this one. This one is the digital signal. This This is like the digital signal. This wave is known as square wave. Square wave.
Square wave.
Yes, square wave. So same in x-axis we take time here, in y-axis we take voltage there. Okay, in y-axis we take voltage there. But you can see that from 1 to 5, from 1 to 5, time 1 to 5, the voltage is 1, right? Voltage is 1, means from 1 to 5 second the voltage is constant. It is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Then in 5 to 8, 1 to 5 second our voltage is 1 volt. 1 volt.
Yeah.
This is 1 volt. Okay. From 5 to 8 second our voltage is 0 volt. This is 0 volt.
Yeah.
Clear? Again
Yes,
from 8 to something like 9, 10, 11, 12 again, whatever. 8 to 12 again our voltage is 1. Again our voltage is 1 volt. Means what? From 1 to 5 we have 1 volt. In 1 second also 1 volt. In 2 second also 1 volt. In 3 second also 1 volt. In 4 second also 1 volt. Means what? The voltage are constant from 1 second to 5 second. Clear? So this is known as digital signal. Here it will deal. Yes.
It goes to 0, no? Ma'am, but it goes to 0, no? Then it also constant.
What? No, I am talking about from 1 to 5 voltage. From 1 to 5 second, the voltage is constant. That is 1 volt. Again, from 5 to 8 volt, the voltage is constant. That is 0 volt. In 5 volt, the voltage changes. Okay.
Yeah.
But from 5 to 8 volt, the voltage is constant. But here you can see from 1 to 5 second, their voltage is also changing.
Yeah.
But here the from 1 to 5 the voltage is constant, not changing.
Yeah.
That's why it is varying continuously with respect to time. Okay, and it only deals with two value, either 0 or either 1.
1.
Only two value. It's better. Its example is switch. If you see the switchboard, it has only two values. That is on and off.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes,
Only on and off. On portion is 1 and off portion is 0. Some students are now they are joining. This way I won't allow you to join because it is not possible. It's 9:50 and if I have to repeat the same thing.
And we will help them.
Okay, fine. But ask them to join around 9:30. That will be easy for you because
Is this class combined with NHR?
They are leaving and
What?
coming again. The network
Oh,
is
they
bad.
are
That's
leaving.
why.
Oh, yes, from network problem. Okay, fine. Then no problem. Because this is an
Ma'am, class to NHR লগত combined হয় নেকি?
হা
NHR লগত class to combined হয় নেকি?
নহয়।
মেম মানে মোক লিংক পোৱা নাই বোলে সেম টিচাৰ বুলি কৈছে মানে আইনেটৰ ষ্টুডেন্টও আছে মানে কেজন মানে
এতিয়া কি ডিজিটেল ইলেক্ট্ৰনিক্স আছে?
হয়।
আচ্ছা। Okay, just wait a minute. Okay. কিন্তু তোমালোকৰ ক্লাছটো মই ল'ম। ইয়াতে আৰু বেলেগ নাহে আৰু মোৰ যোনটো তোমালোকৰ আইডিটো সেইটো সেমে হ'ব। যোনটো তোমালোকক দিয়া গৈছে। যে সেইটো বাৰে আৰু মই দি নাথাকো। তোমালোকে তাতে খুলিলে পাই যাবা চাগে। তো সেই সেম আইডি মোৰ ক্লাছটো আইনাৰ্ছৰ লগত মিক্স আপ নহয়, সেইটো অকল মই ল'ম। Okay, so এটা concept to clear hole what is digital and analog.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.